One of the most colorful symbols of Christmas is the holly leaf and red berries. Lucky for us, they're pretty easy to draw too. And you know, once you learn how to draw them, you can add them to all kinds of Christmas art that you might want to make. Hi, my name's Kathy, and I've been teaching kids how to draw for over 20 years now. You know, my favorite thing to do is to show students that when you take things one step at a time, learning how to draw just might be easier than you think. As always, the supplies needed to make this drawing are pretty simple, just a pencil, piece of paper, black marker, and crayons. You can also find a link to a step-by-step tutorial in the description below. As you can see, I like to draw with center pencil guidelines on my paper, but you can also just fold your paper in half in both directions to make a creased line to follow. Step number 1. The very first berry is going to be right in the center of the paper. Draw a circle about the size of a quarter and then add that little oval inside. Step number 2, add another circle that's a little lower and tucked behind the first one a bit and also has that small oval inside. Draw one more circle to the left a bit, which is about the same size and also has an oval inside it. Step number 3. Now let's start with the center leaf. Begin with the spine line that goes up, then add the line on the side that has about 3 points to it, and about 3 points on the other side. Step number 4. When the outer leaf shape is done, then draw the vein lines inside. They go from the spine to those points on the side of the leaf. Step number 5, now the right leaf is added. Begin again with the spine, add the sides with about 3 points on the bottom, and the same thing on the top. Step number 6, this leaf also needs to have some vein lines added. Start from the spine and make one go to each point on the leaf. Step number 7, finally, the leaf on the left side is added, starting with the spine and the pointed lines on both sides. Step number 8, the vein lines are added here too, just like the others, and they go from the points in the leaf and angle down to the spine. Step number 9. All right, the drawing is completely done, so it's time to trace these lines with a black marker. Afterwards, a good way to make your drawing look nice and neat is to erase pencil lines that might still be showing. I'm going to begin my coloring by using that black marker to fill in those center holes in the berries. Then it's time to get a red crayon and fill in those berries. At this point, if you would like to add a shadow to your berries, then go back and press a little harder on one side, trying to make a kind of moon shape like I'm doing here. Now for those holly leaves. I'm going to try a more layered look here on this example, so I'm going to begin by filling everything in with a light yellow-green. Do press pretty hard if you use this color because it takes a lot of pressure to make that green show up. I'm using a darker green crayon now and coloring over the spine and those veins. It'll give them a little more of a shadow. It's just another option to give your drawing some more dimension if you want to try it out. And here's how that looked when I was all finished. So there are 2 ideas for how to color your holly leaves and berries, but whether you'd fill them in solid or add more texture, they're sure to make a really pretty holiday drawing. If you visit my website, Art Projects for Kids, you'll find many more Christmas drawing lessons, including how to draw a wreath and a candy cane. Over the years, I'm happy that my website has helped millions of kids learn how to draw. Thank you for drawing with me today, and if you are watching this on YouTube, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. It really does help me out.